Okay, yeah, it's time for recharging. We had a great session last time with Jason's Deli, Michelle Irvin. Thank you so much. And learning about, change and the change that's happening to us, especially during this pandemic. And this week we're talking about change, and that's really about what is it about ourselves that we can do to step outside that comfort zone.
That's better than I thought it would be.
As owner of T-Mac Elite Training in Allen, Texas, Tony is a retired professional boxer who is a 5-time Dallas Golden Gloves champion, Texas Gold champion. His professional record is 13-1-1, and he is the Texas Super Middleweight champion.
Pleasant Grove was in you still, and it still is, because if you hadn't experienced that, you wouldn't be where you're at today.
You're right, man, because I remember I held on to some pain in Pleasant Grove, because I remember I used to be a friendly kid, but in Pleasant Grove you couldn't be friendly. So it was a couple of times I got picked on by some friends, older friends in Pleasant Grove, and I kind of shied away from confrontation.
I'm going to share with you a very rough trailer that we produced.
I was the bully, putting the kid in a trash can because he was overweight. And everybody laughed, and me picking him up and slamming him into a trash can. And, to being the class clown growing up, that's what I did.
I had an incident with a bunch of kids and they jumped me.
I grew up in kind of a violent home with my dad. It's kind of hard thinking about what my mom goes through.
I was losing, too much weight because I had this disease.
If I hadn't stepped outside my comfort zone and joined that boxing class, if I hadn't worked my ass off all these years, stepping outside the box, being creative and connecting, networking, I wouldn't have worked for T-Mobile or Metro by T-Mobile. I wouldn't have them as a client. I wouldn't have had Hard Rock and Chili's and all these great companies. To evolve to a point where I'm hoping to influence and change the way people look at boxing. And the opportunity and the discipline that boxing is bringing to these kids. Let's talk about boxing. Let's just use that as my example. So my comfort zone was to not go. The comfort zone defines us. Your comfort zone defines who you are. Imagine your life as a movie where you're the main character, right? You act out your lines. Now there's no hidden camera, nor is there a director. What's the audience going to talk about? I ran across this quote: the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. And feeding that human need within us to not only survive, but maybe be happy.
So if you think 60 to 70,000 thoughts in one day, and we do, and 90% of those thoughts are the same thoughts as the day before, and you believe that your thoughts have something to do with your destiny, your life's not going to change very much, because the same thought leads to the same choice leads to the same behavior creates the same experience, and the same experience produces the same emotion.
So what he's basically saying is, if you continue to do the same thing you're doing, you're going to continue getting the same thing you're getting. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you next week, next Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Later.